Hello my loves, welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today we're actually doing a pick a fairy reading. Exciting, I have 3 fairies for you to choose from, and we're going to get you clarity on how does your special person feel about you at this time. So this is a timeless reading. If you have felt guided to it, there are definitely messages here about you and your twin flame, soulmate, beloved crush, whoever is that special person in your life. There are messages here that are going to bring you a lot more clarity on this situation. I know some of you are here because there's been some sort of struggle that has gone on. Maybe there's been blocks in this relationship. And for some of you, you might even be in minimal contact or no contact. That's why we're going to see what the energies are between you and your person. If you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. It is so wonderful to have you here. If you like this reading, the best way to support me, and it's absolutely free, is to subscribe to the channel and also give it a thumbs up if you like your reading today. I so appreciate all of your support. You have no idea how much it actually helps. So with that said, please do know that this is a general reading. Be gentle with yourself. Not everything may resonate for you and your situation. But if you're at that place where general readings just aren't enough anymore, you might be feeling very heartbroken or emotionally exhausted, and you just want to know what is going on between you and your person, I recommend that you have the live reading experience with me. I love seeing you on video call. It is truly the best thing that I do. It is my greatest calling to work with you one-on-one, because I do believe that that is the most transformational and healing for you. Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. I also offer video recorded readings. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. So go ahead and take a deep breath. See which of these you feel most guided to. You can pick fairy number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick all of the fairies and take the messages that resonate. So fairy number 1, magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Fairy number 2, precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. And fairy number 3 is journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Okay, so go ahead and make your selection and we will get started with fairy number 1. All right, group number 1 that chose the magical gateway and this fairy. Let's see, how does your person feel about you at this time? We're going to start with your tarot and then we will open up oracle cards for you. How do they feel about you? Group number 1. So we have the cozy witch, which is the Fool in this deck. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. We have the Page of Pentacles. When life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. And we have the Knight of Wands. Sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little. Very interesting. So I feel like with this energy right here in the center, and we are going to take, because this deck has specific messages that go along with each tarot card, we are going to take those messages into account. So with this message right here, when life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade, I just feel that there is definitely something here that has been a challenge between you and this person. And there may have been some sort of souring. Like when I see these like lemonades, I don't know, I see it as kind of something that feels sour. So I feel like there may have been some sort of an ending here that has happened, or at least some sort of a pause or a delay in this connection. I feel like they felt that things were going along well, but then something felt like some sort of a detour. Something felt like something came out of nowhere and kind of derailed this connection. So I feel like they feel like there was something that happened here between the two of you that may have been some sort of a misunderstanding. And that misunderstanding feels like it snowballed into something big. Like it started out as something that could have been small, but for some reason, the way that you guys handled it, it may have gotten a little bit more bigger than it should have. So I feel like this person feels very sad right now. They feel like whatever happened wasn't handled right, like they didn't handle it right. Maybe they're the ones who got triggered. Maybe they overreacted, then maybe you did as well. Like there was just something here where things got out of hand, is what this person feels. And they don't want you to feel sour towards them. So they're trying to figure out, how can they make the situation better? How can they kind of bring it back to a lot of those good feelings that were there before? So I definitely feel that there's a bit of a pause here, because I think things may have happened that became a little bit heated, that became that started to feel sour or negative, and so people have stepped back, and that's okay. But with this Page of Pentacles, I feel like your person also wants you to know that they feel like they're definitely still somebody who has a lot to learn in life. Like, they are still learning, they're still growing. Yes, they make mistakes, but there is a bit of an immature side to this person. So right now it's like they want to reach out to you. They want to reassure you. They want to say, hey, can we just kind of start all over? I know, with this Fool's energy, it's like, I know you probably don't want to make that leap of faith with me. I know you probably don't want to go down this road again. You don't want to get hurt. I totally get it. I feel like this person is very aware of the fact that you do wish to guard your heart. That you are not somebody who maybe opened up so easily to this person. It took you time. They definitely grew on you over time. You didn't want to just let them in so quickly. I think this person very much sees that. They feel it. They know that, they had to earn your trust over time. And now they feel really bad because they feel like maybe they've lost that trust. And they're right now wondering whether, if they reached out to you, would you be willing to, start fresh with them again? Would you be willing to kind of put aside whatever happened in the past and go down a new path, a new road with them? So again, it's part of like that fool's journey, right? Which is, this is a new phase. This is a new path. Can we kind of reset things? Is it possible to forgive? Is it possible to let go? And I feel like if they felt that that is possible with you, then they would definitely wish to, make some significant moves towards you. They want to take action with this Knight of Wands energy. So I do feel that they feel a lot of passion for you. Knight of Wands is also very passionate energy. So I feel like if you are in separation, even if it's just temporary, even if you've just kind of taken, some time to be quiet and regroup or kind of think about things, even if it's not a permanent separation or anything like that, I feel like this person definitely misses your presence. They feel that you have this very sultry, passionate presence in their life. They're always very attracted to you. They like to be around you. They like to be around your energy. And so if you have withdrawn that energy from them right now, group one, they're missing that energy. I'm also getting this, I don't know why I'm getting this energy that they miss how you smell. Like there's something about your perfume or your cologne or just the way you naturally are. Like it's interesting. I don't know why. I'm just getting that specific message that they really miss that physical presence. Like, your scent, your passionate energy, your very physical presence in their life. This is something that they want to have. Now, if you are long distance, I feel like they want to be near you. They want to come closer to you, so they can be with you, so they can look into your eyes and maybe apologize, try to make up for whatever has happened here, maybe explain some things to you that they may not be comfortable explaining, kind of over text or messaging or even video call. Like for those of you who there might be a bit of a distance and it's not that easy to see this person. I also feel like this person, there are things that this person wants to say to you, deeper things that maybe they are wanting to say to you more in person. So they may be wanting to come to you, sit with you, spend time with you, and really kind of get physically close to you, emotionally close to you again. And again, ask you if you would be willing to, start this or restart this connection. Yeah, see, we're getting fear and separation. So I feel like this person is really afraid that this separation, if you are separated, they're afraid that this separation will go on longer. If you're not separated at this time, they're afraid that you will separate from them. Okay, based on whatever has happened here. Okay, so for some of you, I also feel that this fear may be exactly what has blocked this connection as well. I feel like there's something here where maybe the reason why things turned a bit sour, or maybe you may have distanced yourself, or you may be questioning this relationship, is because this person's fear may not be letting them move forward with you. Okay, like when I see this figure sitting on like that alone like this, I feel like there is some sort of an inner child wound. There's something here that it's almost like they've put themselves into this bubble and there's a part of them that cannot be reached. So you may have been feeling this about this person, group one. You may feel like, okay, I love you, I know you love me, but why is there some part of you that I cannot reach? There's some part of you that you keep hidden away from me, and that's where the deeper parts of you are. And if we are going to be close, if we are going to fall more deeply in love, if we are going to want this connection to be deeper and to grow and to be more committed, don't you think we need to show each other these parts of ourselves? We have to be vulnerable. We have to, let our inner child out. We have to, at least share some of, the things that make us who we are. So I feel like this person is also regretting right now that maybe some of the fears that they have, some of the ways in which they may not be fully vulnerable or fully open to sharing certain things about themselves with you, is also going to lead to a separation if it hasn't already. They are afraid that you will emotionally and physically separate from them. And if you have already kind of stepped back or separated, they're afraid that you won't come back, that you will consider this done, and you will not want to open yourself up. Yeah, see? So I feel like this person, there is definitely some part of them that has this sense of love being kind of caught up with the sense of rescue. This is a very interesting energy. It's almost like they feel like, being in a loving, committed relationship means that you rescue each other. Okay. And that is where it's like they want to be that person for you, but maybe they're not yet ready to let you be that person for them. And I'm not saying this in any kind of like, you know, negative way. I don't see this as a negative thing. I see this as the sense of like, this person has a desire to be rescued from their wounds. They have a desire to release their wounds and to like lean on you, but they've had a hard time doing that, not just with you, but with anybody. Okay, so there's this inner child within them that wishes it could be rescued from its wounds, but then there's also a part of that inner child that protects people away from those wounds. So there's a bit of this, you know, resistant energy coming through. So it's almost like they're there to say, like, I'm here for you. You can open up your wounds to me. But when it comes to them opening up, they have a harder time, right? So it's almost like they want to rescue, but they don't allow themselves to lean on you or other people. It's definitely harder for them. Okay. So I feel like they're also working on that. They're working on, you know, wanting to open that up. And they definitely feel that of all people that they have met in their life before, you are the person that they're most likely to do that with. Like, so there's something very special about you. They feel that you are very original, that you are somebody who blazes their own trail. There's something very different about you compared to anybody else that they have met before or been in a relationship with before. So I feel like that in itself is an exciting thing, but it again brings out those fears again, like, wait a second, you are different. You are not like the others. You are somebody I could actually be vulnerable with in time. Like, you are actually somebody that I could grow with. You are somebody that I could actually open up to when I find it so hard to open up to people. Wow, very powerful. So let's get some feelings into actual words. What would they say to you? And if you could take a second right now to give this video a like and a subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. Can you let go of the past and forgive me? Can you trust me again with your heart? See, this is what we were feeling before, that this person with that fool's energy, there's something here that may, you know, need to be forgiven. There's something here that may need to come, you know, back into, can you let go? Can you let go of whatever happened? Can you forgive and move forward down that fool's energy, that new kind of beginning path? I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. Yeah. So I feel like this energy of trying to find a place for themselves in the world is also tied to some of the blocks that they have here around that, you know, like this bubble that they keep themselves in. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person, you know, sees the effects of that kind of like very protected energy within themselves, also in themselves kind of struggling to find an emotionally safe place to land in the world, you know. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. Beautiful, see? I love this. So, so beautiful. Beautiful, see? So I feel like there's a deep acknowledgement here. There's a deep understanding and feeling that this person has towards you, that you guys are absolutely soulmates. You are the person they wish to be with. Maybe this is kind of a hiccup, you know, in the road of your union, and they really regret whatever has happened. Okay, so, and they don't want that regret to turn into like a lifelong regret or remorse where it's like they've just lost you, you know, they've lost you, and now there's just no you know, no way to heal this. I feel like this person would be very, very sad, very, very broken if they couldn't move forward with you, or if they couldn't heal with you whatever is going on right now. I don't think that they want this relationship to end, or they don't want any kind of separation, right? So there's a beautiful energy of transformation here. This is all about change being in the air. So I love this energy because I feel like this person is definitely ready to step forward. They're ready to be open to change and growth. They're ready to be open to doing things differently and opening themselves up more. And they're ready to share more of their deeper feelings with you as well. Yeah. So I feel like the time is now. The time is coming for this connection to finally reach that next level of where it would be very satisfying and it would feel really good to both of you, not just to you, not just to them, but to both of you. And this may have been something that has, kind of been building up over time. And there may be a part of you that, has been like, I don't know, should I give up? Should I keep going? Things have been so strange, like things have been really up and down, back and forth, because there's always this, block of I can only get too close to this person. But I feel like now the timing, I feel like your patience is paying off. I feel like the timing, that perseverance, that patience is paying off big time, because I feel like now the time is ripe. This person is ready to step forward. This person is ready to bring down those walls. And they are very, very aware and in tune with who you are, how you're connected, and where this is going moving forward. Wow, I love this reading. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers to answer your questions at home. Everything is at livetarot.com, so make sure you check it out. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. All right, my beautiful group 2 that chose the Fairy of Precious Time. Let's see, how does your person feel about you? So we will start here with your tarot, and then we will open up oracle cards. Okay, for group number 2. We have the 8 of Wands. Light a fire underneath your cauldron and go, go, go. How do they feel about you? We have the 7 of Cups. Not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. Ten of Swords. Hurt people, and hurt witches, hurt witches. Interesting. So I feel like this person right now is feeling really, really bad because they feel like they've hurt you. Okay, they feel like they've hurt you. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's been some sort of a block or just some sort of maybe negative energy that has gone on here between the two of you. Not because you guys wanted it to be that way, but just because there seems to be some sort of glitches in the two of you actually being able to smoothly come together. That this is the energy that I'm getting. That, you know how sometimes you have the best of intentions. You both, have this connection, you both feel it, but there's sometimes things just don't align. And I feel like that's the energy that I'm getting from this, that your person feels like they hurt you without wanting to, without, not that they were trying to hurt you, not that they intended to hurt you, but something came out of alignment for them. I feel like they are definitely going through a difficult time in their life right now. I do feel that they're going through a time that is on the negative side, as in they're very stressed out in their life right now. There's certain things that they need to deal with. I feel like this person feels like they've just had a lot of things go wrong lately. Okay. And we all go through, cycles like that, right? That's just life. And I feel like whatever has gone wrong within this person's life has put tremendous amount of pressure on them. And I feel like it has brought out a lot of the core fears that this person lives with in their soul every day. Right? Like sometimes we just go through challenges that do really kind of agitate, right? Like they kind of like hit upon, scratch that painful part of us, that they just, certain challenges come up and you're like, oh my gosh, this just triggers every fear I have in me, right? To the point where I feel so run down. So I feel like this person, they really love you. They really care about you, but they feel so run down right now. They feel like they're reaching some sort of a rock bottom because they have had a lot of issues come up in their life that is bringing out their deepest insecurities and their deepest fears. And from that place, they may not have been there for you, or they may have, you might have gotten into a fight or an issue or discussion, or, they may have withdrawn and they may have become silent, but in some way they realize, they feel, and they know, group 2, that they have hurt you. Okay. And that is something that they feel really, really bad about. That's why we're getting this hurt people. So because this deck has specific messages on it, we're going to take a look at those. So not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. 7 of Cups. So this is why I feel like this person is definitely right now in a state of confusion. They know that they have, different choices to make. They know that they have to make the better ones. They know there are options in front of them in terms of how they can deal with some of the things that are coming up for them. But I feel like right now, it's like they themselves don't feel that they're a good option for you. Okay, because they're in this combination of 10 of Swords and 7 of Cups energy. And this has nothing to do with their feelings for you. I feel like they feel that if they were to, be with you right now, today, in this moment, they would let you down, right? Because they are not the right option for you. They are not the right person for you today. It doesn't mean that they won't be the right person for you later when they deal with these issues, when they get back on their feet. Because I do feel that this person is struggling right now to kind of keep their head above water, to be on their own 2 feet. They might be struggling financially. They might be struggling emotionally. They might be struggling in their, different aspects of their life. So they themselves, it's almost like they are taking themselves out of the picture right now as to not hurt you more. They don't want to hurt you more. They already feel like they've let you down in some way. So now they don't want to hurt you more because they know that they cannot give you exactly what you deserve, even though they want to give it to you. So I feel like for this person, there is some sort of a time consideration. Okay, 8 of Wands. Like they know that, in their heart of hearts, if they had it their way, if they didn't have any problems or issues in their life right now, they would absolutely, 8 of Wands, be with you today, right now, right this minute. But I feel like, see, light a fire underneath your cauldron and go, go, go. Like they would just go, go, go. They would come straight to you. They would want it with you now, today. And they know that you want that too. Okay. They can feel that you love them and you want to be there for them and you want to be that person that they lean on, and you would want that relationship now. They know this. But for whatever this energy is, it's almost like there's certain parts of this that they need to just take care of on their own. Okay. And again, they don't feel like they are going to, like they feel like they would let you down right now if they haven't already. Okay. So this is why I feel like there is, see, we're getting hunger. So I feel like there is this sense of longing, this sense of hunger that they feel for you. Okay, so it's like, it's not that they don't want to be with you. They do very much want to be with you. And for some of you, you guys might be together, but you might be feeling the confusion from this person. Okay, so I'm not saying that you're necessarily in separation. You could be. Everybody's journey is different right now in group 2, but I feel like if you are together, you may still be feeling energetically a distance from this person because they seem to be kind of in their own world and they're having a hard time focusing on the relationship, focusing on you in the way that they need to be and should be if they're going to be your person, right? So right now, if you guys are a little bit emotionally or physically distant, just know, group 2, that they do hunger for you. Okay, you are still the person they love. You are still the person they desire. They haven't stopped wanting you. They haven't stopped wanting to be with you. They haven't stopped desiring you. Okay, that's not the issue. I feel like, see, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And I feel like this is what this person does wish to do. When they feel like they can. Okay, innermost self. I think this person definitely wants to share their more innermost self with you. I just think that they may not be fully in that space yet to do that. Okay. It's almost like, again, I just feel like they are in this present moment disqualifying themselves, you know, like taking themselves out of the running because they feel inadequate in some way. Okay, they are definitely stuck in the mud, right? And it's like they don't want to drag you into the mud with them, even if you don't mind being there. You know, like, and I feel like that might be one of the kind of different viewpoints that each of you have. Like, you might be the kind of person who says, it's okay, we can be stuck in the mud together. That's what partnerships are all about, right? When you're stuck in the mud, I will help you get out. When I am stuck in the mud, you will help me get out. But some people, they don't see it that way. They want to get themselves out. They don't want to burden you. They see themselves as a burden, and they don't want to be a burden. There's a fierce sense of independence that this person has. You know, they might be a little too proud or a little too independent to want that help. They may need to get out of the mud to a certain place on their own first. I just feel like there's something this person has to prove, not to you, but to themselves. And maybe even to family or other people. They just have something to prove. They need to get out of whatever this is on their own first. And that's not to say that they don't want you to be there for them at all. But I feel like they want you to be there for them after they've reached a certain point. Okay, after they've resolved certain things, and they're not. It doesn't feel to me that they're quite there. At least they themselves don't think that they're quite there. So they're kind of like sitting there, kind of stuck in the mud right now. But it's okay. It's okay. That 7 of Cups is what is keeping them stuck there as well, because it's like this energy of, okay, well, I know I'm stuck. How do I get unstuck? Right now, I'm a little bit confused as to my options, as to which option should I take. So once they come out of that 7 of Cups confusion and they're ready to take action, they realize what they need to do to solve their problems, then it's going to be fast. 8 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like they're kind of in that waiting game. Let me figure out what I need to do. Once I decide that, my action is going to be fast. And then they will cheer up and lighten up. Live in the moment. See? So I feel like, again, this person may be going through that 10 of Swords, maybe going through a very dark and difficult time. They may be feeling very down on themselves. They might be beating up themselves, blaming themselves for how things have gone wrong, and they might be in a very, very low emotional state, very unhappy kind of phase. But they do know that they need to cheer up. They do know that they need to live in the present moment, not worry about, you know, things going even worse in the future, you know, not living in those fears. They know that they need to cheer up, and they know that you are a wonderful person who helps them to cheer up. So I think that's something that they're looking forward to. They're looking forward to coming to a point where you guys are back in touch. You guys are back being close again, you know, where they feel like they are not going to let you down anymore. They can be there with you. You can cheer each other up. I just feel like they're looking forward to, you know, when they can resolve a few things so they can kind of get their life back on track and get this relationship back on track as well. So let's get some specific feelings from them. And if you could take a second to give this video a like and a subscribe, thank you so much for your support. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. Yeah. So they know, I mean, you guys have shared some beautiful happy times as you've gotten to know each other. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. Okay, so again, see, this to me is what shows us that whatever that 10 of Swords energy is, whatever those tensions are, those problems are, they may have hidden some of those because you would challenge them to do better, be better, to expand, right? To grow. And I think there was a part of them that was not ready quite yet for that kind of expansion. And sometimes that is why, you know, the universe can send us more challenges, because it's a nudge. It's a nudge towards that higher self. So it's interesting, because if they hid themselves, they hid those deeper things from you because you challenged them to expand. It didn't really work, because now with this 10 of Swords, the universe is challenging them to expand. You're so smart. See, your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. Yeah. So this person definitely feels that you are incredibly smart, incredibly capable, and that you might be much more, you know, capable than them. And so I think that's part of the reason why they're a little bit stuck in the mud and wanting to kind of help themselves out of it first. It's almost like they don't want to feel like they burden you to come solve their problems, because that also makes them feel, you know, like, you know, insecure, right? Yeah, so that's why this person is definitely in some sort of a solitude right now. There's definitely introspection. There's some sort of a retreat. You know, maybe they need that time, again, to get out of that 7 of Cups energy and to come back to that more cheering up, more happier state of affairs. For them, I think that's going to be key. And maybe that's why they need that solitude, so that they can introspect, they can be a bit more quiet and kind of find their path or find their way. Yeah, so they're going through definite cycles. I feel like we've seen this throughout the reading. This is just a confirmation that they are going through life forces. There's a certain momentum in their life right now that definitely is challenging. And again, I feel like they're trying to keep their head above the water on that, you know. But there's definitely, I feel like, a cycle here that should be coming to an end soon, because we're getting that 10 of Swords, which is the end, right? Like, you can only, like, when you hit that rock bottom, you can only go up. So I feel like right now this person is more kind of focused on maybe getting help from family or community. They are more focused on what needs to be done there. So I wouldn't be surprised for some of you if this person right now is also having a lot of family problems or family obligations or responsibilities that are also really stressing them out. So they need to handle that before they can come back into this connection. Okay, so I feel like it's a matter of time. This person is working things out. But at least with that 10, we know that this cycle is definitely ending soon, and it's definitely going to get better from there. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers to answer your urgent questions at home. Everything is at livetarot.com, so make sure you go ahead there and check it all out. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose the Journey Fairy. Let's see, how do they feel about you? So we're going to start with your tarot. And then we will open up oracle cards. How do they feel about group 3? We have the Magician. Oh, let's read the so for this deck they have a message for each card, so we're going to use that as well. You have everything you need to do anything you want. Four of Swords. Why aren't you resting? We have the King of Wands. Shine your inner candle light bright enough for others to follow. Okay, very interesting. So I feel like there is definitely an energy of being very busy, of things being very hectic in this person's life. And so there's this feeling of they wish that they could rest with you. I'm getting this energy of like they want to be able to relax with you. They want to rest with you. They want to kind of have you by their side. They want to be a comfort to you and for you to be a comfort to them. Because I feel like this person may be somebody who really wants to get a lot of things done in their life. I feel like the way you see them is very important to this person. They want to be somebody that you would admire or respect. It's important to them. They want to be somebody that you would be proud to be with. And I think because of that, as well as their own sense of ambition, this person has this sense of ambition. They want to definitely go out and do things in the world. But I also feel like maybe they work a bit too hard, or sometimes they go or hustle a bit too hard. And I feel like they feel that that tendency, or kind of like that part of them, sometimes makes them be more mentally withdrawn. And I feel like they want to balance themselves out, and they feel like their love for you, their connection with you would be a wonderful balance, almost like a balance that they're looking for. So I feel like this person, they've been definitely pushing themselves hard. I feel like maybe you might be that kind of person as well. Like there might be a mirroring energy here, because we're getting the Magician with that King of Wands. I just feel like you both might be kind of like a power couple, you know, where it's like you both have goals, you both have dreams, there are things that you want to do. You both work very hard in your careers and your jobs. Like there are things that you want, and you worked very hard to get where you're at. Now, for some of you, that might be a bit of a struggle balancing your work or your goals with the actual relationship, and, you know, really being there for each other, and kind of creating the kind of relationship that you want. So I feel like that's what this person feels. It's like they want to maybe slow down a little bit. They want to maybe take a break. They may want to, go somewhere with you, either like, a short trip, or just get out of town, go to someplace new, kind of reset. I feel like this person very much sees you as their divine counterpart. Okay. I feel like you are what they had always wanted in a partner. And I feel like you inspire them to keep reaching for better as well, right? Because like I said, they really care about the way you see them. They really care about having your respect. They want you to feel confident about them, that they are somebody who will step up and do what's necessary, do what's right for the relationship, as well as for the life that you both want to build together. So I feel like this person, there's a lot that they want to achieve. There's a lot that they want to build and manifest with you through this magician's energy. So they are very focused on what is that creation? What is it that you guys want to create? Do you have the same vision? I feel like that's another thing that this person is asking, is that do you guys have the same kind of vision for what you want from life? And I feel like they want to have more conversations with you about that. And like I said, I feel like maybe both of you are very busy. Both of you are very much like, go-getting when it comes to your life. So that's another reason why I feel like this person wants to take a rest with you. Maybe go away. We're seeing mountains here. Maybe go away if you have mountains nearby. There's mountains here as well. There's greenery, so there's nature. Maybe go on to a more park-like place, or go into nature and really just take a breath and maybe talk to you about the future. Because see, with this King of Wands energy, see, shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. So I feel like this person definitely has all of these ideas for what they want to create. And how they want to create that with you, and where they want this relationship to go. And this is interesting because this is almost like a cabin. So I'm also getting an energy of like, maybe you guys will go away to the mountains, or to a cabin together, or to a park-like place that has cabins. There's something here about this person wanting to get away with you, rest, slow down, take a deep breath, and then maybe talk about the future, or talk about like, what is your vision for what you want coming up later, in this next year or two. What is their vision? Does it work? And I feel like if you are in a long distance relationship, I feel like all the more reason. I feel like there's something here about, okay, we need to get together in person. Maybe we've been working very hard, and so maybe we haven't seen each other in longer than we, would want, like normally we would see each other sooner than this, but maybe life has happened and now we haven't seen each other in a while, even though we're communicating all the time. This person may want to go away somewhere with you, or meet you somewhere, so they can have that face to face. Because I feel like this person very much wants to have you by their side, but they also want to have that conversation, right? They want to have the conversation of, where is this going? Where do you want it to go? What is your vision for the future? See, we're getting assessing. There you go. That's the same energy I was just talking about. It's like this, it's time for us to assess. Let's look, like, see this person with the binoculars, right? Like, let's take a look. Let's take a closer look at where you are, where I am. Let's assess. Let's talk. Let's talk about, what could be very exciting coming up for us in our future, right? So I feel like that's the mode that this person is in, because I feel like they really do love and cherish you. And I feel like they also want more time and more space to express their love to you. Again, I feel like you guys might be very busy. Sometimes you might be very distracted. See, and I feel like this person wants to express their love and make the romantic gesture towards you. I feel like, again, I'm getting the energy that maybe you guys just haven't had enough time. You just haven't been able to spend enough time together. Yeah, see, there you go, listening, see? So again, I feel like this person feels like maybe they haven't listened to you lately, like maybe they haven't been present enough, they haven't been deeply listening to what it is that you may want. I think they want to listen to you. I think they want you to listen to them. Again, this entire reading, if you notice this, it's very much about we need to take a breath. We need to, get away from, the hustle and bustle, like the busy lives that we lead. Let's go into nature. Let's go to the mountains. Let's go to a cabin. Let's go somewhere where we can be alone and really explore each other and listen to each other and talk and connect. Because I just feel like there is a conversation here that is waiting to happen. There's a conversation here about what are the next steps for us. Where is this going? Where do each of us want this to go? What is our vision for what we want to manifest for this relationship with that magician's energy? And I feel like this person is very much willing to take action towards that King of Wands. Very much about passion. This person has passion for you. They want to take passionate action towards you. They want to take passionate action towards the relationship that you want to create. And I feel like if you guys have been feeling a little bit blue because you're a little tired, I think they want to, again, this is very much about, look at this, somebody like relaxing in the water, right? Somebody kind of floating and feeling better. And, if you guys have been feeling a little bit overwhelmed, maybe overworked, maybe that's, making you feel a little bit blue, a little bit sad, like, okay, I'm just really tired. I need to do something about this, right? So I feel like this person wants to take steps towards a positive change, towards the two of you really kind of relaxing. So let's get some specific feelings from them. Also, if you are in a situation, because we do have this Four of Swords, where you have been feeling a little disconnected from each other because maybe work has really gotten in the way, or like whatever, whatever busyness has gotten in the way here. If you feel that there's a bit of a disconnect, I feel like this person is wanting to reconnect, like, right? Because again, with that Four of Swords, sometimes, you may have experienced some sort of stepping back where you just don't have the time or the energy, like you feel like you're two ships passing in the night, like, like you're passing this way, they're passing that way, and you guys don't get to, meet or connect as much. Your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. Okay. So take that as it resonates for some of you. There may have been, some sort of disagreement here. Because sometimes when we are really busy and we're not giving each other the same the kind of level of love, nurturing, or attention that we want, we can get a little annoyed with each other, right? Like we can, get a little snipey, like, snippy with each other, right? So maybe, again, that Four of Swords, silence, not surprising there. Oh, also, if you could take a second to give this video a like and a subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. Being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. Okay, so see, this is why I feel like you guys, for some of you, you might be in long distance. You might, even if you're not in long distance, maybe you feel like you're separated, even though you're not, because again, there's just been so much going on. People like, doing very, very, a lot of hard work and a lot of distractions. So I feel like this person, if you guys are together, but you've been feeling disconnected, I think it's been very hard for this person. They don't want to feel that separation from you. They want to emotionally reconnect, and that's why we're getting all these energies of them wanting to spend that time, that really precious time with you. Showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. Okay. So take that as it resonates. Again, for some of you, sometimes these energies can get, like I said, snippy. You can be annoyed with each other. You can, get a little, get a little bit like a little bit fighting, a little bit of arguments, like mostly because I feel like if that has happened, if you guys have had words, or if they're acting out and you're acting out, I don't know, with this showing out, I feel like the right word would be acting out, right? If you guys have been acting out with each other, it's probably because you want to get some sort of a response, right? Because especially when you're feeling a little disconnected, sometimes human beings, without realizing it, they act out in order to get that kind of emotional response. Yeah, so I feel like your person, they don't want you to just be a conventional partner. Okay, they don't want a relationship of convenience with you. They want something deeper. They want something better. So this is why I feel like they want to sit down with you and have that face-to-face, heart-to-heart conversation about, okay, let's not like just be each other's convenience. Let's not just be each other's like, yeah, we're there, but we're not really there. Like, it's like they want something deeper. They want something better. I think with that magician's energy, it's just really important to them that this relationship not turn into something that's just kind of like it's there, but nobody's really putting any real effort towards it. Yeah. So I feel like, again, look at this. We're getting that sense of play, that sense of fun, that sense of relaxation, swinging, right? Being in nature again. So again, I just feel like this person wants to bring back the fun. Like if you guys have been too busy lately to have a good time together, to do fun things together, maybe you're just very tired, maybe you're just exhausted. I feel like this person wants to bring back the fun and connection into the relationship again, because see, they are definitely awakening to what they want. They're awakening to what is the future of this relationship? Where is the progress? What kind of progress can we make here together? And I feel like this is such a beautiful ending card. I love this because I feel like it shows how much they've come full circle. Like it shows that their intentions are that we both need to awaken to the deeper relationship that we want. And so let's start making plans. Let's start talking about what is the future of this. And I think that is really going to be a beautiful conversation where there's going to be a lot of love that's expressed. I think there's going to be a lot of listening. There's going to be a lot of steps towards positive change here, and a lot of that beautiful magician's energy, as well as that passionate energy of the King of Wands taking action and moving forward in that progress. Wow, beautiful reading. So if you'd like to have a private reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your urgent questions at home. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you go to livetarot.com to check it all out, and I'll see you all on the next one.